Falcon fans, T Will in the drive-through, and of course, Big Low Country Sports.
Look here, man. What? Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Look, I don't know where y'all get that little beat from at the beginning, but I was over here freestyling. I was like, Low did it. Dad told me to get him one time for the fan, run the subs up to 1 million. I was over here getting into it, bro. I don't know. Hey. There need to be more than 10 seconds.
Hey. That beat is hard, for real.
That's crazy,
man. That
beat hard. Big shout out to my homeboy Lee Thomas for that one too, as well, man. We're getting ready to change it up too, as well as we, flip over to a new side of brand new, turn a new chapter for One Time for the Fan coming up real soon. So I can't wait to show y'all what the new look's gonna look like. But Falcon fans, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button. Apple Podcast, Amazon Podcast, Spotify Podcast, Twitter, Facebook. Yes, we are live on Twitter right now. Facebook, YouTube. Might even be streaming on Tubi. You never know, Falcon fans. So big shout out to everybody
Not
here.
Tubi.
Talking Falcons football with us. Breakfast with One Time for the Fan. Falcon fans talking Falcons football on a Falcons Friday. You know, One Time for the Fan is from the fan for the fan. And we got a big time fan in here today. Let me tell you something. We got a big time fan in here today. Got a celebrity here with us. Monday, we had Uncle Steve. Wednesday, we had Bro Talk and Berto reporting eligible. Yesterday, we had Damski. And today, we have the great, the legend,
T. Will.
Big Low.
We got Big Low.
Oh, my bad.
Big Low.
What's
going on, Big Low?
What in the world, Bo? What's going on with you, man?
Everything's going good. I just want to let people know that not only is Big Low Country here talking Falcons football, but T. Will, for everybody that knows One Time for the Fan, T. Will is in the drive-thru right now. So he is in the drive-thru. He's in line. T. Will, can we see that? Drive-thru T. Will in line. So people's like, why is T. Will? Is that a remote setup? Is that a brand new setup for T. Will's for my ATL Sports? No, that's just T. Will in the line at the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A. Big shout to Chick-fil-A too as well. So he already got a bag? You got the cookies?
I got the cookies.
Wait a minute, we got the cookies?
I got the cookies. I'm waiting on the food.
T. Will, too early in the morning. It's too early in the morning, T. Will. Come on, it's 9:43.
Big Low, you're talking to the guy who at training camp was eating shrimp.
It's true. Yeah, what he had, like Rasta pasta or something?
Hold on, Carrie, bring that
It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. Like, what's going on?
I never seen something like it.
Training camp.
Great. It was
10 o'clock in the morning. T. Will was eating Rasta pasta.
It was hot already, too. It was already hot.
Great. It was outstanding.
Oh,
Best
my
Rasta
God.
pasta I've ever had. It's outstanding. It's great.
T. Will, big shout out to you for the Rasta pasta. And, of course, big shout out to Chick-fil-A for giving you some delicious breakfast in a matter of minutes. It is breakfast with One Time for the Fan, but we didn't expect T. Will to go get the breakfast before he does the podcast here on One Time for the Fan. But it's great. That's what we do here.
What you got to do, man. What you got to do.
Hey, big shout to T. Will. Big shout to Carrie. She'll probably be joining us back in just a matter of seconds. Matter of fact, there goes Carrie right there. Let's just go around and find out how everybody is for the morning, because we was here just a couple hours ago doing what? Talking Falcons football with Damski. Big shout to Damski, who was able to take an hour and some change out of his day to do what? Come join us here on One Time for the Fan for the first time ever. Now, I've been on a panel with Damski before talking Falcons, but to have Damski show up here, taking the time, like I said, out of his busy schedule to talk about how the Falcons can beat the Bills. And then big shout out to Uncle Steve, too, as well. Now, remember, Big Low Country, Uncle Steve had some things to say on Monday. So now that you're here, it's your platform. And I heard that you might have a special guest appearance in a matter of minutes, too. You never know if Uncle Steve going to be able to show up here. So you might want to get it off your chest quickly before Uncle Steve show up.
Wait a minute. Oh, everybody think Uncle Tom about coming through. Uncle Steve talking about coming through here.
Hey, we did send out the invitation Monday because we had to run. We had to dip out quickly, but we said if you got 5 or 10 minutes, Uncle Steve, and you want to join us Friday, the platform is yours. And I think he, has to come talk about this album. The vocals or something wasn't ready, or something was going on.
Something like that.
First of all, look here. First of all, shout out to Uncle Steve. First of all, man, great person. And if there are any R&B singers out there that need a background singer, call Uncle Steve, because he can hit any range that you're looking for. As a matter of fact, he was singing the background of Folded. That new Kalani song, Folded. Yeah, he was singing in the background of that. He showed enough voice. Shouts out to Uncle Steve, man.
Big shout out Uncle Steve. Big shout out to T. Will. T. Will, that was 3 bags he gave you? Was that a 3-bag and a
Come on,
certificate?
T-Will.
They never give you
T-Will
no damn
got a
certificate
certificate.
at no Chick-fil-A. What you got, T-Will? What is that?
It was one bag, sir. It was one bag.
That was
Nah,
3
I-
bags. You
nah,
got
I
a
counted
cookie
3.
bag. That was 3,
You-
bro.
It was
You got a
one
cookie bag.
and some drinks. So they're the
Oh,
drinks,
okay.
Dang, T-Will.
right? They're
Wait a minute,
the
Chick-fil-A got Diet Mountain Dew? They got Diet Mountain Dew at Chick-fil-A?
Do this morning. I think Carrie put me on Mountain Dew restriction for a couple of days because I was wilding on yesterday's show. So no,
Daggone.
this morning, unbeknownst to you guys, I was up all night Wednesday night. So Thursday I was kind of tired, so I may have overdid it with the Mountain Dew, but this morning is just gonna be sweet tea. I do have a shout out this morning. This shout out is for Miss Shawn West. She helped me out, Shun West, but she helped me out. She's actually a Saints fan. Funny story. I go into this governmental agency. I had to get some documentation for my dad because I got some business upcoming. And she really went above and beyond what she had to do to help me out. She had on this Saints lanyard and all this Saints stuff. And I come in with all my Falcon gear on. You guys can't see it, but I got on Falcon everything. And so it's kind of funny, and, but hey, big shout out to her. Really helped me out. I said I would shout her out this morning. So, Miss Shawn West, thank you again for being so helpful. I hope you have an amazing day. And, hey, Jack, doing well. And super excited, man. We got Big Low Country in the building.
That's right.
Hey, we got a superstar amongst us. So, hey, man, super excited.
It's going down in a major way. Falcon fans, welcome to Breakfast with One Time for the Fan. Like I said, we had a whole week of podcasting with some great Falcon fans and content creators. Now we're here with Breakfast with One Time for the Fan, our normal scheduled show, 9:30 in the morning. You know how Atlanta folk do it. You know what I mean? We ain't got no sense that we're gonna be there when we be there. You know what I mean? But we gonna be there. Miss Carrie is here talking Falcons football. I'm sure she had a good night's sleep from last night's show. Talking with Damski. Big shout to Carrie. Carrie, you good? How's your morning going?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to be here on a Falcons Friday talking Falcons football with y'all, as well as Big Low Country. It's a pleasure to have him here on the panel and on the show this morning.
Hey, it's great to have Carrie in the building.
Man.
We got T-Will in the building.
Yes,
T-Will,
man.
former ATL Sports, One Time for the Fan. T-Will, did we interrupt your show in between a show,
Can you hear
after
me?
a show, before a show?
Yes, we
how does
can.
this work?
Yeah, Carrie, we can hear you. Hey, no, you
Yeah,
didn't
we can hear you,
interrupt me,
Carrie.
man. I'm exactly where I wanted to be, bro. So, hey, man, every Friday morning, man, 9:30 or whenever Jack says, we get after it at One Time for the Fan. So, hey, super excited. And we got Mr. Big Low, Mr. What in the World Bo, Mr. I've done 30 videos and I got 30 more. See what I did there?
Okay. All right. All right.
So, hey, man,
Hey, you flowing over there, boy? I see you. T-Will.
Hey, you heard he said we got Big Low Country Sports. We got to get to you, my brother. Big Low, how's everything going on in your world, sir? We got to talk Falcons football. We got to talk your golf game. We got to talk about the lawnmower you returned this morning, too, as well. So big shout out to you, Big Low Country Sports.
What in the world? The lawnmower? What in the world? Look here. I'll tell you something. First of all, yeah, I returned the lawnmower, but it's because of my person that was operating the lawnmower kept hitting stump roots. Jack, I'm telling you.
Hello.
I can't keep going over here fixing these blades and getting these doggone spindles fixed on this lawnmower because you keep hitting these stump roots. Now, that's why I had to return it. So in the future, look, Jack, if you do it again, I'm taking it out your pay, okay? Because it's starting to be a situation where you start to become more of a liability than an asset. So I need you to get right.
For renegotiation. That's what it sounds like.
So moving forward, get off the lawnmower, get the weed eater, and trim around the roots.
Oh wow!
That's all I need.
That's how we're going to start the show. Okay, I got you, Big Low Country. Big shout out to Big Low here talking Falcons football with us. This isn't Big Low's first time on the channel, Falcons fans. You know Big Low's been here before, so he already knows how it goes here on One Time for the Fan. We're here to talk Falcons football the right way, the bright way, of course, at 9:50 in the morning. So for everybody tuning in from Facebook, head on over to YouTube, hit that like, share, and subscribe. You got T-Will, former ATL Sports. He got his page. Big Low Country Sports. Head on over there. If you already hit like, go back and find a video you haven't hit liked on it, and hit like on that one too as well. Share it, subscribe if you haven't been subscribed to the channel. And then for Carrie's page, she's already at like 15,000 followers. Just go follow Carrie on Twitter, because she's talking Falcons football all the time too as well. Chat is live, chat is lit. We got a lot of people checking in from different areas too as well. If you're on Twitter, if you want to head over to YouTube, you can do that too as well, or you can stay on Twitter. All of us have Twitter pages, so definitely follow us over there so you can be updated with One Time for the Fan and everything we have going on. Big shout out to the chat once again. But if you're checking in from Atlanta, if you're checking in from Florida, we got some people from Nevada. We got some people on the West Coast checking in. We got folks in New Zealand. Big shout out to Online Tuna, man. We got some folks out there in Spain right now that's watching. Shout out to my homegirl Lexi out there watching in Spain. She's in Ibiza or wherever they go. Where the rich folks go. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to my homie out there watching out there in Spain. Of course, we have Falcon Commander here in the chat early in the morning. Good 2025 Week 6 Football Friday. Go ATL Falcons. Rise up, Dirty Birds. And of course, we got Dwayne Ruffin checking in from the West Coast. We got good morning, family. Let's keep the good vibes flowing. Chat is live. Chat is lit for all Falcon fans. And if you're not a Falcon fan, you're a fan of another team, just be respectful when you get into the chat. We got this one Jaguars fan that only shows up when the team is winning, and apparently the team is winning. So he's going to be in here talking a bunch of get the show over with. What are y'all doing? I don't want to hear this Falcon talk, but I've known him for like 15, 20 some years. So he's more of a golf friend of mine now. Yeah, he's a decent person. He's more of a golf friend of mine too as well. Every time they keep playing. Oh, for real? Oh, snap. I didn't know that. All right, well, I'll stop doing that, Carrie. I didn't know if it's an audio error or what's going on. It's probably
I think it's because I'm on my phone. Sorry.
There's probably something going on with StreamYard too. So StreamYard be StreamYard. And, we don't blame us. We blame StreamYard. That's what we do here on One Time for the Fan. So big shout out to everybody in the chat. Dwayne Ruffin here talking Falcons football. DSGB Hall, who's sitting next to Carolyn. If you can just give us the location where she is. I know it's the government shutdown, but I still got some people who want to speak with her. Big shout out to DSGB Hall here in the chat. Silk Legacy's in the chat. Smooth Silk Legacy. Now, T-Will, what's up with this? Silk Legacy said, y'all cut him out the deal? Y'all cut him out of the album or something? He's supposed to have a couple bars. And the other night with Uncle Steve, he was like, "What's up with me, Uncle Steve? And don't I have a song or two on the album coming up? What's up with Silk Legacy?"
Oh, okay. So he talked about the Southern Silk.
Yeah.
So look, fact of the matter is, if you ever watch Unsung, right, you know that the group normally started off as something else, right? So like it might have started off as like the I don't know the sexy altos or the sexy altos or something. Yeah. And then it's like as they tell the story, they'll be like, Bobby's cousin was in the group, but Bobby's cousin, he couldn't really keep up, so we had to kind of pivot and make some changes. Now I ain't saying that the people who hated no more ain't in the group no more because they couldn't keep up, but we just had to make some changes. So it might be something else, moving forward. So I can't really say, but
Yeah, there, Coach, you there? You hear me?
Carrie, I hear you. I hear you.
I think it might be audio with Country. You can hear me, Country?
Oh, okay.
I hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Man, StreamYard's acting up on us this morning.
I mean, did somebody mention Desmond Ritter? Because I know I didn't do it. Did somebody?
It wasn't me. I did mention him last night, though.
Just want to make sure.
Wow.
I'm not mentioning either name.
So what you're saying, Big Low Country, is Silk Legacy might have to put his own unsung together. He might have to get his own group because
he might have to.
Nobody came to see you, Otis. Is that what you're saying? Nobody came to see you, Otis.
Look. In the words of Jesus, you yourself said it.
Hey, let me tell you something, Falcon fans. It's going down in a major way early in the morning. A lot of fans here in the chat. Go ahead and hit that comment section up. Big Low will be back. Don't even worry about it. But hit that comment section up. What section are you repping? Season ticket holders. Like I said, we got fans from all over the country, all over the world here talking Falcons football with us. T-Will's delivering food. He's also doing DoorDash too as well. Big shout out to T-Will's. He's delivering food as well as, getting ready to set up at his station too as well. So Falcon fans, this is what you get at One Time for the Fan. We're live It's uncut. It's raw. So you'll see some things going on. During the show, you're like, hey, what's going on over here? What y'all boy doing? We're not in the studio. Everybody's at their own personal location right now. So big shout out to people that's in the chat talking Falcons football. Silk Legacy. Lisa Shepard said that Rasta Pasta at training camp was banging. For real, for real. Big shout out to 82 Monte Carlo.
Thank you, Lisa. And it was oh my God.
But what Lisa said was, don't you shouldn't be eating at 10 o'clock in the morning. Now I can understand if you get it when you're leaving out of training camp. You was eating it at least 9:33.
It was like 9. It was like 9:30. It was like I know Chick-fil-A was still serving breakfast. I know that.
It
I
was
know
that's
microwave
wild.
to warm that up. Did you bring that with you, T-Will? No, I'm just playing. I know you got
Let me,
it from.
let me tell you what I know. I'll eat it at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't care.
Oh wow.
It was delicious. Delicious is delicious.
T. Will, can you at least tell us your Chick-fil-A order? I haven't had breakfast
Yeah.
yet. I know it's this breakfast with one time for the fans, so I feel like it's only fitting.
So let's get into
Okay.
that, T-Will. You're a Chick-fil-A guy. You don't do the Waffle House. You don't do like IHOP, McDonald's.
I do
none of that
Waffle
stuff?
Oh,
House.
he does all of
I
them.
do
What
all of
you-
them.
Oh shit, T-Will, you're out there.
I'm fat for a reason. I do all
Oh
of them.
my
He does
God.
all
Come
of
on.
them.
Hey,
Yeah,
You
so-
know this.
Cause you hear what T-Will said? He said, I do all of them.
I
Not
do
just
all
one,
of
them.
All of
He
them.
didn't say
so
he
no,
said,
I got the
all
I got
of
the chicken burrito, the sausage burrito, and I get the Chick-fil-A's without the biscuits because I don't really like the biscuits. And I got Maya some
"Don't
chicken
like the
mindies.
biscuits.
Wait, what? Oh man,
You
you
know,
just had
hold
me
on, wait a
into-
minute,
yeah.
hold on, wait a minute, hold on,
The
hold on.
biscuits are
Let's
dry.
rewind. Let's
They got
rewind
honey on
this.
the yeah.
Country, talk to
You
him about
don't
some
like
Chick-fil-A. Carrie, chime in on this. They don't
I-
like the biscuits, bro?
I
The biscuits?
don't like their biscuits. I
You
don't.
wash it down with some sweet tea. It's all good.
Gee, Will, you just.
Well, hold on. You said wash it
God.
down with sweet tea or the Diet Mountain Dew? Because T
Ah.
he's a
It's
one drink
sweet
type
tea.
of guy.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I drink sweet tea.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Get
We
on
got to
this.
ask Chad. Look, we got to ask Chad about this one. We got to ask Chad. Look, y'all feel like T Will out of pocket for not liking the Chick-fil-A biscuits. If y'all feel like that's the case, if you feel like he's out of pocket, put a 1 in the chat.
Right.
Drop
If you feel like that's cool, put a 2 because you don't like the biscuits.
Right. Chat,
Yeah,
do
y'all
y'all
go
like the
ahead, drop
biscuits
it
from
too.
Chick-fil-A? Is T-Will out of pocket? You heard what Country said? Put a 1 in the chat if he's out of pocket. But, if y'all don't like the biscuits and T-Will's good, he's riding the right path by not eating Chick-fil-A biscuits, put a 2 in the chat. Falcon
Damn.
Y'all go ahead and drop it too.
He said, go ahead and drop it too.
Daggone.
Big shout out to Big Low Country Sports, Miss Carrie, T-Will in the building. Chat is live. Chat is lit as we go through these comments here talking Falcons football because we are getting ready to do what? Talk some Falcons football. Now, Uncle Steve was talking Falcons on Monday. Berto and Bro Talk reporting eligible on Wednesday. Damsky yesterday. Country today. A1 Forever is joining us Sunday night to talk Falcons football. It's a great week of Falcons content creators and of course, podcasters and diehard Falcon fans that want to do what? They want to see the Falcons beat the Bills on Monday night. So, Country, I have to go to you first. You saw the Bills lose to the Patriots last week. A lot of people were expecting the Falcons to be playing an undefeated Buffalo Bills team. The Patriots said, not like that. We finna go ahead and defeat our AFC East rival to go ahead and help out the Atlanta Falcons. Now, we don't want them to be undefeated walking in the pens. But what did you see last week from the New England Patriots Country that has you prepared for this Falcon team to go beat the Bills? And then last night, the 1-4 Giants was able to beat the Philadelphia Eagles at home. There's some teams that's getting some upset victories in these past couple of weeks. What is your thoughts on that? I'm getting ready to roll through these comments too, but Country, the Patriots defeating the Bills, and now it's time for the Falcons to go play the Bills. Your thoughts, my brother?
Well, I mean, first of all right, so T Will mentioned Waffle House a little bit earlier. I just wanted to give everybody that's watching a chance to see an authentic NFL playbook. So before Arthur Smith left, he left his playbook. So I did want to show y'all an authentic NFL playbook. So
hold on, do it again. Hold on. What?
Yeah. Before Arthur Smith left, he left his authentic NFL playbook.
Oh wow. Can I get the All-Star special,
Is that
please?
the offense? What's the defense? Is that the offensive side? What's the defensive side?
Yeah, defense side over here. Yeah, that's the defensive side. Yeah,
I love it.
So, if the Falcons are going to follow up with beating the Buffalo Bills, they need to stay away from ordering the 2-egg breakfast and bacon with sausage or ham, right? Nah. I know everybody's worried about defensively. I know everybody's worried about defensively what the Falcons are going to do against the Buffalo Bills, but offensively, we gotta legitimately figure out, how we're going to attack things, and basically just make sure that the playbook is staying diversified like it was in the last game, right? So make sure that you give a good mixture of run and pass. I'm sure Uncle Lou is going to be watching. If he's not watching now, shouts out to Uncle Lou. If he's not watching now, he's going to be watching later. We need to give the ball to Tyler. That's definitely going to be important.
Give the ball to Tyler.
Give the ball to Tyler. And, I mean, moving forward, just mix in the play action. Now, I'm pretty sure we're going to get a little bit deeper into this because everybody's worried about how we're going to stop Josh Allen. And, I mean, that's my favorite side of the ball defensively. And that's kind of a weird phrase, side of a ball. It's round. But that's my favorite side of the ball defensively. So we're definitely going to get into that. But look, Drake May in that game against the Bills, Drake May showed his behind. Mm-hmm. And I think Michael Penix could do the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm. Falcon fans, you're hearing it from Big Low Country Sports. Kerry, you heard from Dempsey last night talking so much defensively about what the Falcons can do. Let's get to the offense. I know your boy BPE Penix is going to be ready to go next week or to Monday night. Kerry, your thoughts on Michael Penix, man? You saw Drake May go in there and beat Josh Allen. Drake May is in his second year now?
Yep.
With the New England Patriots, and you got Michael Penix going into his 8th game with the Atlanta Falcons. Kerry, I know you're a big Michael Penix fan, so please tell us what do you think Michael Penix has to do to go out there and beat the Buffalo Bills?
Yeah, so I think he did just what we needed him to do after that Carolina game where he went for 112 yards, obviously no touchdowns and a 50% completion rate. He mentioned he's going to flip the script, and he did just that. That Washington game, he went for 313 yards with a 76 completion rate. So much improved. He's very resilient, and he backed up. He let his words back up. His words were backed up by his actions on the field. I truly appreciate that, the way he bounced back, as well as the whole offense really bounced back after that loss to Carolina. So I think you carry that momentum on. I want to see, I mentioned this last night, Zach Robinson, you have a test in front of you against these Buffalo Bills. And to me, you have the answer key right there, right? You saw what worked against Washington as far as running the ball. I mean, we even implemented some play action. I love that play action play at a pistol. Kyle Pitts touchdown. That was nice to see. I'm hoping we see a little more play action. We did get to see a deep shots as well, which resulted in some big plays. And I mean, that's what he has. So it's like play to his strengths. His strengths are play action. His strengths are his cannon of an arm. And for me, with Buffalo having the 28th ranked run defense in the league, I think you run the ball down their throats with arguably the best running back in the league right now, leading the league in all scrimmage yards, and as well as Tyler Algier. We're 10-3 when Tyler Algier has 15 plus carries in a game, and he had 16 carries against Washington. So for me, that's the answer to the test. That's how you beat this Buffalo team as far as the offense goes.
And Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Chrissy Lewis wants to know, Country, how did you walk out with the menu? Like, normally they sit over there and say, what the hell? He gets left a tip, but where the hell did the menu go? Country, how the hell did you get the menu?
Hey, look, there are ways of doing things. That's all I can say. There are ways of doing things, Coach Chris.
Some people take home the to-go cups. Some people take home the to-go menus.
Exactly. You know that. Look, I ain't gonna snitch, but there might be like a secret VIP Waffle House group. I mean, you know that. Look, I might have perks that y'all might not have.
What?
It's kind of like having Hilton rewards. You know,
man.
I might have. I might be able to go into the Waffle House executive lounge. Yeah, okay. I can't really say it. It might be
when you walk in, that door that's usually to the right all the way where nobody usually goes, that's where the executive lounge is?
I can't look. I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. Yeah, it's a secret group.
Falcon
members
fans.
only. It's a private party.
Falcon fans for members only. Hold on. Do you got the jacket too?
Look at here. I ain't gonna lie. Like I might have a hoodie. I might have a hoodie. It might have waffle at the house on this side. I might have it, but I can't say.
What?
All I can.
Falcon fans, you're hearing it from Big Low Country Sports. Don't forget, this is Breakfast with One Time for the Fan. Falcon fans talking Falcons football on a Falcons Friday. Yes, that's One Time for the Fan. Jonte Rozier is in the chat with good morning, one time from Northern Nevada. So fans that be like, man, we ain't got no fans nowhere, man. All we got fans just in the city, man. Hey, we ain't got nobody gonna show up. We got fans from all over the world. So big shout out to Jonte Rozier in the chat talking Falcons football. Jay Black is also here in the chat with the SUP panel members. Big shout out to Jay Black. Jay Black was on the show last night with us too as well in the chat, talking with us and Damsky, asking defensive questions and finding out what about this team. And we got our guy back in his normal location.
Take your beer, T. Will. Take your beer. You got no crumbs. You got no crumbs in there. Good. Oh, okay.
He's finishing the last round. Oh my God.
Now I want to follow up with Kerry, with something Kerry said. So now, one thing that everybody may not realize is that before Buffalo played New England, they were the 30th defense, right? So there was only one team that was worse than them when it came to run defense. But if you look at that game that they played against New England, the only game that they lost, look at the yardage. On that game, New England had 71 rushing yards, which was pretty doggone good for a rush defense. But they had 267 passing yards. So if we could just look at the overall numbers of what they've done the first 5 games and say, hey, we need to run the ball down their throat because they're in the bottom 4 on rush defense. But the only game that they did lose, they actually didn't run the ball that good. They actually, stopped the run, but they actually got the ball down the field through the air. So if I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, hey, let's just come balanced. Let's run the ball because a lot of times really good teams overcompensate. If you look at the old school New England Patriots, if Cam Newton, because I think Cam is the only quarterback that came close to a 500 record against them. If Cam Newton was 3-4 against them, and he continuously pushed them to the limit and kept getting outside on them, Bill Belichick always overcompensated. Then the next time he played him, Cam Newton got 400 passing yards. Teams like this, they're going to try to overcompensate. We got to make sure that we overreact to their overreaction, if that makes sense.
Yes. Well, I think we might be overreacting right now, but T wouldn't get us no chicken. We had 4 bags. He had 4 bags. I didn't get any notification on my door.
Nothing. I mean, maybe Dez ate it all. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe Dez, because last time I ordered something, he took a bite out of my lettuce wrap.
What?
Yeah, I didn't tell you that story. Yeah, I opened the bag and it was halfway opened up. He was like, "I'm sorry, Lord."
Wow.
So hungry.
Hey, be careful now. Your connection might get cut off. You just mentioned this, so don't mention it. Just want to say his name 3 times.
Yeah.
My bad.
T. Will, former ATO Sports, One Time for the Fan, man. We've been talking Falcons football, talking Falcons Bills all week. You heard what Damsky said, Uncle Steve, Berto, Bro Talk. Now you got Big Country here, Kerry. The list goes on of all these great minds that talk Falcons football so well. Now, do you want to get your Diet Mountain Dew?
Okay.
Get
it.
That's what you doing, T. Will?
Get it out of there.
You about to go?
Hey man, I was starving. I'm sorry. Look at y'all gonna have
you at the space.
Oh,
T was at the space table right now. What you got in
where
your
is
hand,
Craig
T?
when you need him? Craig would be roasting him so much. Just
right.
Where you
It
at,
will be
Craig?
all over me.
pause.
God.
Pause.
Check
Yeah.
out with Craig. He got to pay his phone bill before.
Oh wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So King,
that phone bill paid.
Okay. All right.
King Richie in the chat, Silk Legacy in the chat. T. Will, you hear what Big Low Country said. Now we talked, earlier this week about Josh Allen's ability to extend the play when people think the play is over. And like Damsky said last night, once he starts getting the feel of, he said the stream sounds chopped. What? I hope not. Oh, that StreamYard, if anything, Johnson. But with Josh Allen, like you heard what Damsky said, once he starts running the ball, it's an opportunity for him to see the game a little bit more, kind of open up the defense a little bit more, and you got to be prepared because he's going to try to, do some things that most defenses wouldn't be expecting once he gets his feet on the ground and becomes more mobile out of the pocket. T. Will, how do we contain Josh Allen Monday night? Because we're trying to walk out of there with a win. We're also not trying to have Josh Allen run the ball for 100+ yards. And, he hasn't been really throwing up those 400-yard games like that. So how do you make sure you can keep him in the pocket to stop all that running around from Josh Allen?
I'll do you one better. I'll tell you how you can keep him off the field. You can run the ball. But to Lowe's point, and it's interesting because Lowe says things that I think, right? So let's go back to what Lowe said. Lowe said prior to the game, they were 31st in run defense. They are now 29th. They only allowed 76 rushing yards. So what that tells me is they were putting 8 and 9 guys in the box, right? Which allowed for the play action, which I think is what Lowe was saying is you have to be able to attack both because they know they suck at run defense and they know we're great at run defense.
And we got the best running backs
So,
in the NFL.
Yeah. So if I'm the Falcons, I really am, to Lowe's point, I'm going to have a balanced attack. Yeah, I'm going to run the ball because you got to run the ball. But you also have to take the shots when they're there. So when they come out in those single high safety looks, hey, let's go, man. Let's go. 40, 50, 60 yards.
So I can't use
That's
this.
one thing.
I can't use this.
I
can't use this. I mean, I was just gonna order a bacon, egg, and cheese plate, double hash brown, double covered and chopped lunch. That's all I was gonna order. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was the play I was gonna call. My bad.
Oh, that was the play.
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad.
So you got your play set to the Waffle House menu. That's smart.
Yeah.
They'll never get that.
Arthur Smith left it before he left. He
okay.
Arthur Smith left.
Yeah.
Before he left. Yeah.
No, that makes sense. The other thing with with Mr. Josh Allen, if you fire at the king, you better not miss. If you go get him, you got to bring him down. You cannot leave rush lanes open. You have to be disciplined. If you're the Falcons will probably be in zone most of the time because I'm not comfortable with turning my back to Josh Allen, who's 6'5",
he's like a mini Ben Roethlisberger in a way. You got to be very careful with Josh.
Exactly. So you got to get to him. If you're going to rush him, you got to get to him. But at a minimum, if you don't get him, you got to keep him in that pocket and collapse that pocket. That's number one. Number two, you got to prevent James Woods from going off because those two work in tandem together.
You've been watching a lot of old school movies there.
Apparently, I have. I said James
Ooh,
Woods.
Piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Or my ATL movies. Y'all check it out.
Then check it out. Shameless plug. Where are you, Gary? Come on, Gary. Anyway, but no, look, we gotta contain those two, and don't let Josh Allen beat you. You know what I mean? But definitely contain James Cook, and again, you want to score touchdowns, but the optimal way to do it is to go on 7 and 8 minute drives and score touchdowns and build a multiple possession lead. That would be optimal because then you make them one dimensional and you take them out of what they want to do. They like to possess the ball too, right? I think we're averaging holding the ball for 33 minutes a game. They are at 34 minutes a game. Something's got to give. That's how you do it.
Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button for T Will, former ATO Sports, one time for the fan. Miss Carey's here, one time for the fan, talking Falcons football, and Big Low Country Sports in here with Arthur Smith's playbook for some strange reason. Did you find Kyle Shanahan's playbook from 20? Never mind. I don't even want to get to that.
Okay.
So Lo, what play is scattered, smothered, and better yet, what play is the All-Star Special? The All-Star Special. What play would that be?
That was the play whenever we pitched the ball to Michael Pruitt, and then he threw the ball to John Smith whenever that was that play. That was the All-Star Special.
Okay.
Matter of fact, Country, since you have the playbook there in front of you, let's go ahead to a question that we asked Dempsey last night. You're the head coach. You're preparing for these Bills this week. Let's put you on the sideline. What are you calling right now, Country? Let's put you in the head coach mode. How are you getting these guys prepared on the practice field? But please use the playbook and tell me, what are you calling in the game too as well?
I'm gonna call it offensively or defensively.
However you want to go, with either side.
Okay. Oh, so I tell you what, let's go defensively. Hold on. Okay. So defensively, we're gonna go with the.
Hold on, the camera's looking at you now. They can see what you're calling now. You gotta be careful. Remember, Dempsey said he knows how to read other defenses. He knows how to read the signals.
Read the lips. Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah. Little known fact. Well, high school that I coached, we actually brought somebody in who know nothing about football, who knew how to read lips, and we would just have them sit in the booth and read the other team's lips.
What?
Like, Are you
serious? Wow.
Yeah. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun. I mean, we were literally just. I remember one time, like we picked off a pitch. Like that's how locked in we were. Like
Not
that was
the Houston
crazy.
Astros, but go ahead, Country. You
Yes,
got it.
sir. Okay. Yeah. Sure enough, would. Yeah. So we're gonna run with the Texas. We're gonna go with the Texas cheesesteak melt plate. Double hash browns. Let's go dice. Let's go dice, peppered, and cap. And let's go sweet tea.
On three.
All three. You know what? Matter of fact, sweet low.
So Lo, take us through that play. Which one of those plays tells the defensive back? Which one out of the assortment of dishes that you just read? Which one of them tells the defensive backs what they do? Which one of them tells the linebackers what they do? And which one of them tells the defensive line what they do?
Okay, so the fact that it's a Texas bacon cheesesteak melt plate, that's telling my defensive line what they're supposed to do. So basically, that's telling them that they need to pinch. Right.
Bull, crash down.
They need to crash down because what that's saying is that because after you eat that Texas bacon cheesesteak plate, you're gonna be pinching because your stomach gonna be
and with the price going up, your wallet's gonna be hurting.
Your wallet's gonna be hurting.
It used to be a little cheaper a couple of years ago.
Exactly. This thing $10.75. It used to be like $5 back in the day. Anyway, then the fact that you get double hash browns, that means that we're gonna be running. That means we're gonna be running man on both sides. Now, if we're going single hash browns, we'll be zoning out. So we're going double hash.
Mike Hughes, y'all ready? Double hash browns.
Y'all ready? Double hash browns. If you go to the bathroom, you hand him the toilet paper. Right? Then the fact that this one's gonna be diced, that means tomatoes. So tomatoes for my linebackers, that means we blitzing. Because whenever we blitz, somebody's gonna see blood. It's either gonna be us or it's gonna be them. Right. Then the fact that this is peppered, that means jalapenos on it. That means that we ain't the land of blitz. We coming in hot, right? We coming in hot, right? And then the sweet tea. The sweet tea. Yeah, and the sweet tea means that my DBs, they're gonna be playing press coverage.
Yeah,
and that means So that means like look, we're gonna be so close to them. It's gonna be like we sweet on. So.
Falcon fans, hit that like, share, subscribe button for Country's breakdown.
He deserves a wow for that, Jay. He deserves a wow.
I'm gonna go ahead and give him one of our wows. Wow, because for some reason StreamYard is
StreamYard
messes up Carrie's audio. whenever we hit that. So normally it doesn't do that, but maybe Carrie's in the drive-through right now. Maybe it's messing with the sound effects or the feedback or the reverb of what's going on from Chick-fil-A. Carrie, are you in the drive-through too as well? Is that why your camera's off right now? Uh-oh. I think Carrie said she finna turn up on us. Is what happened now? Do we see it? Is the camera back? Is she turning back on?
Is the camera blocked? You got the cover over the camera, Carrie?
No, I'm trying to turn my camera on since you
Yeah,
guys are
because King
calling
Richie's
me
like they
out.
want to see you laugh, but you just want to, we don't want to give away your location. Remember, Carrie, don't want to give away your location. A lot of people's been asking, "What's your address?" So we got to be very
Oh,
careful.
wow.
That man says,
No,
"Send
really.
Did you see
me
that guy,
your
T Will
location."
Country? That guy who's on Google Maps. I think the Jets used him last year for their season schedule video. You can post like the background of where you're at, and he can go look on the map and geographically find you from just.
I saw
you might
that.
have like a lamp post, or you might have I don't know. It could be a house behind you. Some way, somehow, he's gonna find your location.
He's gonna
So gotta be
find where
very
you at.
careful. Gotta be
Yeah.
very careful.
Gotta be
Nobody's
very
gonna date him. Hopefully he's married. Nobody's gonna date him.
Now, are y'all following that guy on Instagram who leaves packs of money all around the city of Atlanta?
Yeah,
No,
find the money or find the cash ATL or something.
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, who is it now? I need to follow him. I need to. He's got a friend in me. Yeah,
they go everywhere, but they set a camera up like not too far away, and then they put a bunch of money somewhere, and then they just watch people and see how long it takes for people to get there. Country, you're talking about 3-4 minutes into the video being posted. You got people whipping up in the Chargers, getting off the MARTA, getting out the Uber, and it's like, what is going on here?
Somebody posted at the Benz the other day, though. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, it was like over there across from where the goats used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put it like right over there. I was like, wow,
bro. I'm waiting for them to post somewhere in my neighborhood because I ain't going nowhere outside of my neighborhood right now. Because I seen those videos and bro, you're pulling up and there's like 20-30 people searching for money. Don't let it get past 5-10 minutes. It will be about 40-50 people, but only one person's going to win the money. But then again, it's pretty cool how people find different ways to go viral. And that is something that is, is really giving the city a buzz because this Find the Cash ATL thing is super cool, man. So big shout out to the people that's behind it. What's up, T Will?
What are the amounts of money that, if you don't mind my asking, that it?
Bro, it started with like 10 and 20, but now it's somebody's sponsoring that shit now. They put money into it.
So that's gonna go well until there's a fight, right? Because the more the amounts or intervals of money increase, people aren't just going to come down there and be like, ho hum, he found it. It's going to be like, ho hum, I hope he makes it back to his car. Because guess what? I mean, it is what it is, man.
It is Atlanta. It is Atlanta.
Yeah,
exactly.
Some person ain't looking for the cash. Some people are looking for the, hey, man, let me get what's in your wallet.
Exactly.
Be careful of that right there.
Think about it. Think like if they're ever silly enough to leave like 5 stacks or 10 stacks or whatever. You think people are just gonna, he found it? No.
Now, country.
Not some folks. They're gonna be like, you found it, but
we found you.
Right. We found you.
Country.
Give it up.
Back.
You seen the video. I'm sure T will go ahead and watch later on, but it started with a little bit of money, but now Country, it's like an envelope filled with cash. I don't know if it's like
deep.
I don't know if they put like a couple 5s in there, a couple 10s, and a couple 1, but it's like T-Will, it's looking like 500 or more in that envelope, bro.
Yeah.
So, and they hiding it in some good spots too, and they put it in a location to where it's not just visible. You're not just gonna walk up and say, "Oh, there it is." They put it in a spot where it's like, where is this money? I remember they had it underneath the statue inside the lamp post, and they put the damn the plaque back over it so nobody can see.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
bro. And then the people in the bank are looking outside, like, what's going on? What happening out there? Find the Cash ATL, man. Hopefully they're Falcon fans. It'd be great to have them come to the show. I don't think they want to give away who's doing it because they never show the person that's putting the cash there. They get
I don't see that being sustainable. Because
they got like a couple million views right now, man. They going in.
No, I get it, but what I'm saying is that's fine until somebody gets hurt, right? Then what are you gonna do?
Because look, I mean, how you gonna find out who it is?
Right. I mean,
you got the site. You can go. You can get you. I'm just saying. I don't see this being sustainable because, again, ultimately somebody's going to get the idea. I don't have to find the money. I just got to find the person who finds the money. And when they do that, that's going to be dangerous.
I gotta make sure. If I find the money, I don't look back and is that T Will behind me? I thought T Will said
you won't see T Will. Let me tell you,
T Will said he lives in Locust Grove. What he doing
you will
over
not
here on this side of town?
You will not see T Will for anything less than 10,000. It's not worth my time.
See, that's when you know you made it. Whenever you talk like that, right there.
I haven't. But let's look at it.
That's when you know you up there.
No, but
the way you said it, you like, look at here. You ain't finna see me unless it's 20,000.
But why? Okay, so
you
let's say they put $500 down there.
You find 500 in an envelope. You don't care about it.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it's gonna cost me $50 to drive down there. There's no guarantee I'm gonna find it, right?
It might be
I live in Locust Grove.
Came from. They could be honestly right outside your neighborhood. They
could
be. To put it.
And if that's the case, it's fine. But if it's not, I'm not gonna go in my car, stop what I'm doing. I'm not doing that for any. Okay, I'm not doing it for anything less than 5,000. I'm just not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Well, so here's the thing, right? It ain't just me going down there. Now I got to worry about who else is down there. Who else is down there, right?
Hey, Barstool.
It's not even like that. It's not even like that. Low. It's not even like that.
I just cut over.
I'm just saying, for me, it's not worth it. Especially because you know how it is. This thing is going to spread and spread and spread, and eventually it's going to be 200 and 300 people down there looking for $300. It's not worth it.
But see, look. This whole time we talk about this, Carrie smiling like she's the one
that's
been putting money out the whole time.
Already found that's why she was on the yacht.
Exactly.
I'm smiling because I'm like, what did I miss? I was on my phone originally, and I kept trying to turn on my camera, and it was just spinning. It wouldn't allow me to, so I couldn't be called out and not turn on my camera, so I had to hop on my iPad.
You can't have the chat calling you out. Remember, Craig said last night your camera is off because you was rocking the Kirk Cousins jersey. So, when Craig gets in here, you got to go ahead and give him, the roast back.
Oh, she checked him right away. Oh, no. I've never seen Carrie say. She said, "Stop it, Craig."
Right.
Stop it. I do not own a Kirk Cousins jersey.
Look at Christy Lewis's comment. This is a good one, Country. She said he needs to put the money under a seat in the bin so we can keep fans in it. Boy.
Come on.
So wait, what was T Will trying to do with this money? I missed the beginning. I'm sorry.
So there's a group of people called Find the Cash ATL, and they have an Instagram page, and they put random amounts of money in different locations around the city. And they don't never show their face. They just show the location of where the money is. Then they set a camera up like a couple feet away just to watch to see the people go and get the money. And within minutes, you see like people just pulling up, looking for the money, but they don't just put it in a visible spot. You got to go and look and search to see where it is. It might be. So, I mean, if you go look at the video, it's usually Country. If I'm explaining it right, it's an envelope. It has about 300-400, maybe a little bit more. And it just shows them putting it down, and it'll pan away, and it'll show like Inman Park train station,
like a hint,
like a hint. It'll show like Mercedes Benz, and people got to go and try to find that money.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I mean, they don't have that in Florida, but my local Chick-fil-A, they do just that. They post. I mean, this Chick-fil-A is off the chain. Like, they literally will do the same thing on their socials, and they'll post a photo and like maybe 4 to 6 different prizes and like a gift bag with maybe gift cards in it or different items, but they'll say, here's a hint, and they'll post like a picture of a little landmark or a bench.
Right.
And so everybody goes out, and then they ask you to like take a picture, a selfie with that bag when you find it. So it's kind of like that, but I like yours better if we're talking a couple $100.
I mean, it could be more than that because the envelope it's pretty thick in the envelope. It looks like it's out there. Like, it could be a stack or more. What T Will saying is when that Lexus pulls up, that gold Lexus, and T Will said it ain't enough money for him. Basically,
it ain't enough money. What do you mean?
He said, now when you get the money, you better be careful when that gold Lexus get behind you at that line.
Behind you, exactly.
I did not say that.
I did not. You better look over your shoulder whenever you get home. That's what he said. He said,
T Will turns into G Will. You better be careful.
Oh, not G Will. Does he ground right before he hits
No.
you?
Oh my God. No, here are my thoughts, right? For a litany of reasons, this is a bad idea. Okay. And the reason I don't see it as sustainable is, let's say that this thing builds, right? Let's say it ends up being 500 to 1,000 people in one area, and there's an accident that happens, or somebody gets hurt, or somebody gets trampled. They can find the owners to those sites. We might not be able to do that, but you can track that stuff. So unless you are a super hacker number one, and you've made sure that you got all of that, they're going to find you, right? That's number one. Number two is, these intervals of money go up, you're gonna have a different class of person going down there. And for me, and when I say different class, I mean different class of criminal.
You talking about Curtis Snow from the block?
I'm talking about.
Just keep that thing on you, and you'll be good.
I'm not talking about hot sauce.
Neither am I.
For me, I'm not getting in the bucket, Maya.
Exactly. T. Will bougie. Exactly.
I'm not. No. But let's.
You said it got to be 10,000 or more. T. Will. Think about it.
Yeah, you're definitely getting robbed.
If it's 20,000 or more, like that's whenever you get the the show notes, the G Wheels coming after you.
Yeah,
right.
I mean.
And it looks like if you give them, Country, you seen the video too as well. If it's like 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,000, I'm sure they have something in place. They can't just put $10,000 in a random location. Country. I mean, we've seen this a lot of money in the envelope, but I don't think it's 10 grand, right?
Yeah, I don't know. But that's why T. Will ain't going.
So T. Will's not going for a couple $100. I mean, you know how many chicken sandwiches and French fries and Diet Mountain Dews that is, my friend?
It's not worth the headache. It's not worth the headache of looking for, because you're competing with other people, right?
So you're not a competitor.
You're competing with well, no, not for that amount of money. I'm not a competitor. I'm not for a couple $100. Now, if you talking 10,000, yeah, I'll compete for sure, because then it's worth the trip. It's worth the headache.
Falcons football. We're talking a little bit of what's going
on.
Yeah,
it's just worth it. But Carrie, for $200-300, no, absolutely.
Carrie, you should see the video. They can put $50 out there. You talking about 10, 20, 30 people pulling up to go get this $50.
If you're already in the area, Jack, are you going to drive 30 miles for $50? Because you spent 30 to get, basically you going for $20.
Right. But it's probably not even going to be there by the time you get there. So
yeah, because most of the time, if you're following the page and you keep refreshing it and it says 30 seconds ago they just posted, and you're looking like, oh, damn, they're right there outside the bins. I'm not going to make it to the bins in 32 minutes. And that money is gone within the first 10 minutes. So
right.
If you're in the area, it might work. But what G Will is saying, what T Will is saying, don't get caught slipping, because hey, I saw.
I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just saying, as these intervals of money increase, human nature is human nature. You're not gonna get grandmas coming out looking for that. If you're posting 10, 5, 15 stacks, you gonna get.
They don't actually do that, do they? Though that sounds.
It's not. I don't think it's 10,000. But when you go to the page, find the cash ATL. Yeah, and we're giving them like shameless plug.
That's dangerous.
It's
thousands of dollars.
That's my point.
Stack of money, Carrie.
That's my point.
Like, come find me.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Who's giving the money?
I'll bring my dad with me, but.
And then if you're a smart criminal, if you're a smart criminal, right, and lucky. What if you plan a robbery while that's going down? Oh, you got this down here? Great. I'm going to go down here and hit a lick on this Bank of America while you guys are out here. It's going to give me the cover. There's so many ways this can go wrong. It's so many ways.
He's going to bring his brother Ski with him.
I'm not saying that. I'm just, look. I think in worst case
scenario, T. Will's used to this motion.
Wow.
I'm just looking. I'm not saying it's me. I've never robbed anybody. I'm just simply saying there are too many ways this can go wrong.
T. Will gets back to the car with the money. Shit, a lot more keys in the car.
Oh man. Kim, let me call Kim. Kim, come get me. Come get me quick, Kim.
I was on the podcast, right? They said it was money, right?
Kim, look, Kim, you were right. Kim. I'm so sorry. Just come get me. I feel eyes open, Kim. I feel people. Come quick.
See, this is why I don't like to be on camera sometimes. I knew this was gonna happen. Yo,
I got him crying over here, man. Let's get back to Falcons football here.
Yeah.
Falcons
that would
football.
happen too. That really would happen. I could totally see that happen.
It's
Oh,
Atlanta,
me
so
calling
there's a lot
Kim,
of
you absolutely
You
right. I
getting,
was.
you getting so excited you got the money. You're like, okay, maybe it wasn't so bad after all.
She gonna run it back to the car. I had to make her back to the Lexus.
He was saying, F the car, I'm gonna take the Marta. Breeze car is working. The Breeze car is working. Where you at? I'm over here off Reynolds. I'm in Reynoldstown. I told you.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Marta, they only taking quarters at Marta. I don't got no cards. I only got cash.
Yeah, I meet you at 5 points. I meet you at 5 points. I gotta go. T will come back to the podcast, brand new camera, brand new setup. Sitting next to Bodie and them. What's happening? I'm dying over here. Please. I'm dying over here. Guys, hit that like, share, subscribe button.
T will call. Hey, Lo, you going to the game on Sunday? just meet me there. We got the suites. Like, wait, what?
Here you go. Hey, Lo, you said it's the terrace, right?
They're like, hey, Lo, what's that spot y'all be sitting at? It's the terrace. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God.
Who do you call? Who do you call to get that, Lo? Who do you call?
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. She was out here with Ski. See what got that young thug on? I told you boys be real about this shit. They want to talk Falcons football.
Talking football. Get their money. Hey, Kim. See, we're on the phone with Kim. Hey, Kim, if we go to jail, whoop-de-doo.
Oh my God. T Will, you got a good paying job. Where you get this money from? You already know where I got it from. What to do?
Whoop-de-doo.
Oh my gosh. Country, let's get back to some Falcons football, man.
Yeah, let's get back to
Man, this is what Breakfast One Time for the Fans is all about. Country, you saw the Falcons carry T Will too as well. And Country, they've already answered this question, so this question will be for you. But what is your early grade of the Atlanta Falcons so far, even with the Ike Hilliard situation, even with the Koo situation, even with the Zach Robinson and the Booth situation, the play calling, and all this other stuff? What is your early grade of the Atlanta Falcons? Because fans have, their opinions. We respect them all. Chat, this question goes for you too as well. If you're in the chat right now, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button for all the channels here too as well. But just put your answer in the chat. Everybody that's here watching and listening, what is your early grade for the Falcons this season? If you got an F, just keep it to yourself, because the Falcons ain't getting no F up in here. So everybody in the chat is gonna say F plus. What F plus? What? You don't want to see that. So anybody that's in the chat, what is your early grade for the Atlanta Falcons? Let's run the comments up. There's a lot of people here watching. What is your early grade for the Atlanta Falcons? We're starting with Big Low Country first, and then we'll get to the chat.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, shit. Carrie, it's an ATL thing. It's an ATL thing, Carrie. Carrie's in the way, like, I'm gonna be on my yacht later.
Yeah,
I don't know about what you know.
So the grade I'll give the Atlanta Falcons, I would give a B. Right. There was a lot of things that we done that were a little questionable. Preseason, and and that's still a whole. Seems like we had that argument every year. Whether we should or should not play in the preseason. The whole kicking situation, Zach Robinson, the Ike Hilliard situation, like you brought up. But there are a lot of positives that came in there with it too, because I think everyone's biggest issue with Raheem Morris last year was he waited too long to make adjustments, right? And in any relationship, everybody's going to make mistakes. But the question is, how soon do you recover from the mistake and realize, if you can have self-realization and realize that that mistake was, detrimental to your relationship. So I feel like I give him a B. Because there were things that we did that were questionable, but there were also a lot of things that we did that showed that we're learning from the mistakes that we made. This defense playing lights out is definitely a huge plus. What is it? Top defense in the league as far as yardage. Beautiful thing. But moving forward, I think B traditionally means, there is room for improvement, but you're doing pretty good. And that's definitely why I give the Atlanta Falcons.
Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. You're hearing it from Big Low Country Sport. What is your early grade of the Falcons so far? Falcon fans, if you're in the chat, if you're watching, if you're listening, go ahead and drop your answer here in the chat. We'll go ahead and put the comments on the screen. You got Archangel in the chat with the B-. Shout out to Archangel. Smooth C. Smooth C said, Carrie, you're not going to help T. Will out? Sheesh. Carrie's like, nah, player. We don't do all that. Lazy said, B.
Carrie looked like she trying to hold it together herself over there. Also, Lisa asked if you're okay, Terry. She said, Terry, back it up, Terry. She said, I don't want this laughing to turn into hyperventilation. So,
yeah, Terry, you hit one of these, I'm gonna be like, hey, we live right now.
I can't give his address.
Falcon fans in the chat, give you a grade.
I tell you what got me when Jack was like, well, I just go to jail. Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, 5 to 10, baby. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. I get Brian Steele. I'll be out in 2.
I just read T will get back to the Lex and be like,
right. She will walk out the door. You heard that new Young Thug? Close the door. Carrie, what is your early grade for the Falcons? I know you did talk about it last night on the channel with Damski, and of course the other night with Bro Talk and Bertle. But what is Carrie's thoughts about this team so far? Maybe there's been, a 24-hour reevaluation of the team for Carrie since she last gave the grade. And, Carrie also is looking super fly. Now, we commented about Berto's gear the other day, but Carrie with the Falcon hat and the Falcon jacket, Carrie.
Fresh off the Yakata.
Over there.
Is that an
Off
off-white
the
leather jacket?
Yakata. Yeah, I can dig it.
I'm not gonna stand up because I learned my lesson last time when I was showing the t-shirt. They said it's a family show. I was trying to show Big Phoenix energy.
Where's she at? Where she live? Where's she from?
Wait, what? What in the world?
I was wearing my Big Penix Energy shirt, right? But it says Big Penix, and then Energy's at the bottom under all his pictures. So I stood up to show everybody, like the bottom where it says Energy.
Putting the eyes emoji in
and they thought I was trying to do one of these numbers. Like this is a family show. I'm not doing that.
Bro, the views went from like 40 something to like 400 real quick. I was like, where the hell are these people
TikTok
come from?
either, T. Will.
I thought I was back at Hooters when she stood up, man. I was like, whoa, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm not going to stand up, but yeah, it's like a throwback.
Oh, come on.
Carrie, what you doing? What you doing, Carrie?
I promise I'm innocent. I literally just wanted to show off my shirt, but never again. I'm not doing that.
No, it had energy at the bottom, so she was just standing up to do it. I think
because if I just went like this, you can only see Big Penix. Like you can't see like the bottom. But
as soon as Carrie stood up, the chat was like, "Hey, what's going on over here, y'all?" I said,
no, actually, it was Jack and I cracking a joke like, "Carrie, this is a family show. What are you doing?"
Go, Carrie.
That's what did it. That's what.
But Carrie's a diehard Atlanta Falcon fan. Don't forget, you can talk Manchester City with Carrie too as well. So if you know your soccer, you better be ready to talk to Carrie. Don't come over to talk about some Arsenal and Tottenham. She don't want to hear that shit. Manchester City. But there it is right there. Carrie has the patch on. Carrie, your thoughts about the early grade for the Falcons so far, the coup situation, Ike Hillier. You can factor into anything you want here to go about your grade. But just what is your early thoughts about the early grade for the Falcons so far?
So I'm gonna break down my grade a little bit just because I don't want to sound like kind of negative because my grade is slightly worse than country's grade. Um, but I do if we beat the Bills on Monday Night Football, which I do believe we can and we will, then my grade will go up. It definitely will go up because people are saying they're Super Bowl contenders. So, we, shock the world and get that win at home, in the red helmets, like my grade will definitely go up. But right now, I'm sitting at a C plus overall.
Okay.
And reason being is I feel like we're 2 and 2, right? We're at 500.
Mhm.
So to me, in school, a grade of like being just right in the middle, you're at a C. But I want to do them better and give them a C plus because I think this team, after that Carolina game, how they responded against Washington, they showed resilience, especially Penix and the offense in general. I'm going to give the offense overall a C just because they've shown that what they can be, especially in that, Washington game, we actually were scoring touchdowns and the red zone efficiency was much better. We weren't settling for, going 1 for 5 in the red zone like we did against the Vikings. My thing is we haven't been consistent. We start being consistent, that's gonna be, we're making the playoffs, but it's like you don't know as of now which offense you're getting. I mean, it's kind of been a lot of up and down really. We
Mhm.
were very consistent and competitive against Tampa in the home opener. Unfortunately, that was a loss. The Vikings, the passing game wasn't there. The run game was. We still won, but a lot of field goals. And then obviously we don't want to talk about Carolina, but that was just shutout
Meltdown.
loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that really, especially that loss, is what drives the grade down a little bit for offense. But hey, Washington game, that gave you a C plus. That, gave it went from like a C minus to C plus in my eyes. But I definitely believe in this offense. The potential's there, and they showed what they can do. We beat Buffalo Bills. The score goes up to a B plus, in my opinion. So, I want to give the defense though a B plus because I think they're. I mean, the defense looks very good, very well coached under Jeff Ulbrich, as
Mhm.
well as Nate Ali. I'm a big fan of Nate Ali as well. We have, Terry Fontenot, I feel nailed the draft with the 4 defensive players that are all starters and all making a
Balling right now.
huge impact on
Balling.
defense. Divine Diablo, I mean, what a signing he was. He was not on my radar when we first signed him. I'm like, who is this guy from the Raiders? And now I'm like, wow, I need to apologize because he's been balling. I
Yeah.
mean, his size, his speed, he's honestly killing it as a linebacker for us. And I do think he's going to be the difference maker as far as stopping the Buffalo Bills tight ends, with Knox and Kincaid. So I think he can be, a big difference maker for us as far as us winning that game. But yeah, I do believe that we beat the Bills. We're up to a B plus right now. Overall C plus. Curious what you guys would give the special teams because right now I feel like the kicking situation is fixed, but it was bad to start the season, and I feel like outside of kicking though, we still haven't been good on special teams. So I think I would love to see some more improvement there.
Well, country, you
It,
gave
it,
your is that the all around grade? I mean, I'm guessing for the whole entire team. Now, does the special teams have their own personal grade for you right now, or is it more like, we
well,
have
I mean,
for improvement for everybody here?
yeah, I mean to piggyback on what Kerry was saying, and also Kerry, I mean, we also have to ask the question: is the kicking situation fixed,
Mhm.
True, because
or
he missed. Yep, that's true.
you know,
Carolina
I
been
mean,
up and
so
down.
exactly, it's been up and down. I don't know how long you've been listening to R&B, Kerry, but it's almost like that old Vivian Green song. It's an emotional roller coaster. Have you
Oh
ever heard that
Lord.
song before, Kerry? Emotional roller
Or hold on,
coaster,
country. I mean that's
loving
R&B, but
you,
Carrie likes to listen to hip hop and old school
baby.
hip hop. Maybe it's Talib
Oh, okay.
Ali.
Oh, I gotta give
Kicking
this.
game is just to get by,
Just to get by,
just to
just
get
to
by.
get by.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. So I mean, moving
That's
forward,
true.
yeah. So I mean, moving forward, I mean, if I give a grade to the defense, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, the special team,
Just one.
I'm giving them a D. I'm
D, yeah, I honestly, I would have to agree with you because it's been very up and down. I mean, the field position's not been good, but outside kicking. which has been up and down. Obviously, with the coup, week 1 was bad, and then Parker Romo, he's made all his kicks, then he missed all his kicks, then he made all his kicks. So it's been up and down. So I think I'll agree with you, D on that. B plus defense and C on offense is my
Yeah,
opinion. So
yeah.
C plus overall, but
It's a toxic relationship with special teams. It's like
yeah.
you're either gonna get the best of the best, and they're gonna love bomb you and love you to death, or they're gonna cheat on you, take your car while you at work to somebody's house to cheat on you,
And the credit
take all
card.
your money and your credit card. By the time the relationship's over with, you ain't got no hair. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk around with wigs all the time, and then dang, going to see. I would talk about you.
Sheesh.
But not seriously. It's a toxic
No,
relationship.
right. No, Archangel said I'm a very tough critic. Wow, a C plus is tough. Honestly, like I said, if we beat Buffalo, it's a B plus. Like that's gonna be a big win for us. But you got to think right now we're sitting at 500, 2-2. That's a C. Like if you were in school, that's a C, middle of the pack. You're 2-2.
Let's
And to me, if we would have at least lost a competitive game to Carolina, okay, but that loss was pretty bad. And now you're 0-2 in the division.
right.
I'm sorry, that grade got driven down a little bit because of that loss. So
Yeah,
Let's
that
be
one
real
hurt.
why some
definitely,
of these grades.
yeah.
Go ahead, Carrie.
No, I'm not trying to be negative. I believe in this
Right.
team, and I still believe we
No,
can win the division and make the playoffs. If not winning the division, maybe a wild card spot. But it's just we haven't been consistent on offense. Like I'm hoping now, like Penix said, flip the script, and he definitely responded with a great performance against Washington as well as the whole offense. I mean, and we finally started scoring touchdowns. So I feel like going forward, we can definitely build off that and shock the world and beat the Bills. I do think we have a great chance to beat the Bills and win. And like I said, my grade will go up to a B plus. We beat the Bills because I believe we can go
oh
on a
yeah,
little run after that.
And let's be real here, Falcon fans. And like Carrie said, she's not trying to be negative, but when she talks about things that fans can see, there's the negatives and the positives of football, the pros and cons, the ups and downs. What we're saying is the same thing the coaches are saying in their film study or in their room right now with the defense or the offense. We got to get better at this. We got to get better doing this. We play the Buffalo Bills Monday night. Josh Allen's going to do this. So when we notice things that we call out, we're not being negative at all. We are real diehard Falcon fans. We always want to see this team win.
Right.
Matter of fact, I don't know if you guys sometimes, go over your score predictions or this week coming up and you're like, oh, Falcons going to win. Falcons going to win. By the time you get to the end of the season, you done said the Falcons going to win every game because you don't want to see the team lose.
Shouts out to Eric Parker.
Big shot,
Yeah,
Eric Parker. You
17-0.
don't practice. You don't practice to lose, right?
Right.
And if like Eric Parker said, the team was 17-0 before the season started. They lost the game 16-1. Next time 15-2. Next time he doesn't see though. Oh, this we're gonna go 7-13. 4. He don't do that. He wants to see this team win. And there are fans like Eric Parker who truly believe in this team. And let's look at it like how most fans are looking at it. Your upcoming schedule is tough. Right. This ain't no cakewalk no more. Right. Now that you see a team that's sitting at 2-2, and you know what's happening Monday night. I'm sure Carrie probably posted it on her page or fans have talked about it. The whole NFL is looking at the Bills to beat us. They don't know about the Falcons are gonna beat the Bills. Nah. They had that one guy who said
Adam Rank.
Adam Rank was like, no, this Falcons team is pretty good. They're gonna go in there and beat the Bills. Shout out to Adam Rank.
By the way, he was the only one who picked us last year when we played them, I believe, on October 8th in prime time, Falcons versus Bucks last year. 1 year ago today, he was the only analyst who picked us to win. So that could be telling. Maybe he'll be right again. That'd be
Adam
great.
Rank knows his football. Big shout out to Adam Rank. T-Will seems to be making a espresso over there. T-Will, you want to give us what's going on with the espresso?
Just making some tea.
He has the whole setup right there in his room, country.
Get some tea.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Tea.
What kind
Some
of
sweet tea?
What kind of tea you making tea with?
Is there any other than sweet tea? I mean,
how you make sweet tea at your desk?
Is that Lipton? Lipton
Where's
Brisk?
the hot water?
What?
Oh, okay. You pouring it up. I thought you was making it.
So
No,
did
no, no,
I.
no,
I'm
no.
like, you need boiling hot water.
Yeah,
No.
I thought you were making it. Okay.
Yeah. Are you guys interested in my grade, or are we still?
No,
We
we're
still-
definitely
Yes.
getting your
I
grade.
do
But
want to
Mike,
just
to this
really
point-
quick before
Mhm.
you give your grade, I do want to also add, like, if we would have beat the Panthers and we're sitting at 3-1 heading into the Bills game, that we would be at a B plus right now. Truly, with that just one loss, which I truly feel like we should be 3-1 right now. With that one loss against the Bucks in a close game, like then we'd be a B plus, and then we beat the Bills and go 4-1, then we'd be at an A. So I
Right.
just want to say that.
Right.
Gotcha.
T, well, your grade. I know you talked with Damsky. We talked with Berto, Bro Talk, and the legend Uncle Steve on Monday night. We got Big Little Country here, so don't disappoint Big Little Country. You know, we
Wait,
got to
hold,
get these
hold,
views
hold,
up.
hold, 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 wait a minute. Legend, Uncle Steve. You
I
call Uncle Steve a legend? You
I
so
mean,
wow.
this
don't be
podcast content
Oh wow.
created game.
Oh wow.
don't be
And
look wait a minute now,
He sits
don't be
row one. He
no,
sits row one. Terrace suites.
don't be boosting Uncle Steve up like that. Uncle Steve
Oh,
6'7".
wow.
Man,
Don't be boosting Uncle Steve up
wow.
like that.
hey,
I,
bro.
I don't know if y'all see what I did there. I don't know if y'all see what I did there. I said 6'7". You know, like the Thundercats.
Oh,
be doing.
no, 6'7".
Yeah.
Okay.
Uncle Steve like 6'7". You know,
I see what you
No.
did there. I
see
see
what I did
it.
there. You know, I'm trying to stay hip,
Yeah.
Kerry. I'm trying to. Yeah.
Now,
you
hold
are
on.
him,
T-Will,
brother.
before you respond to the grade now, you see how you just corrected me for calling Uncle Steve that. So don't disappoint him with this grade now, T-Will. Right?
Well,
So,
I look at. I think Uncle Steve and Lowe are both legends. So
I
you
mean, you
know.
halfway right. You
They're out.
50%.
They're look. Hey,
Shouts out Uncle Steve, man.
We love
Hey.
you, Uncle Steve.
I was taught to respect my elders. They are both my elders in this game, so they are both legends to me.
Oh man.
Steve,
Um,
country
I-
gonna look out that window. You gonna look out those blinds and be like, "What the hell, Uncle Steve Truck doing out here?" What's going on? I couldn't make the
you gonna
podcast,
pull up.
country, but I had to pull up on
Gonna
you.
pull up on you. Pull up on you. No, this Falcons team. Look, I'm gonna give them a B. I mean, you know, Kerry had some sound points. Lowe had some sound points. You guys have sound points. I give them a B. Number one, we have the number one defense in the league. I'm just saying. You know, for me, you know, maybe that makes up for any inefficiencies on special teams. We are definitely as talented as anyone in the league in all three phases. There were times where this special teams, Lo, you had a perfect analogy. Sometimes they're the best girlfriend in the world. Sometimes they're the worst. But I believe we can get it on track. The point is the talent is there. I'm going to give them a B. That's just my feeling. This defense has been balling out. This offense is coming along. We do have some injuries, and a lot of times it takes offenses longer to get it up and going. I think we're coming. So overall, my grade for them is a B. Just my
Like,
especially when you don't play in the preseason. I'm sorry.
oh my God.
Oh wow.
Sorry.
Oh,
Throw that out there.
Oh,
I'm
little
sorry.
Now, don't
little
forget, I said you
footnote
can factor
there.
into everything of your grade. You can factor the Ike Hillier, Koo.
Don't shoot
Jack
the
Robinson.
messengers.
I mean, we're
Hey, man,
saying
look,
what
this-
fans have been
Hey,
saying. We're saying,
Hey, I do want to mention.
play.
I've been
Why
trying
can't
to.
our team play? Go ahead, Country.
I'm sorry. I did want to mention. Shouts out to Archangel in the chat. I'm sure all of y'all done. Have all y'all met Archangel in person?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
I
Does
have.
Archangel, does he remind you of a Georgia version of Kevin Gates?
Much shorter, but yes.
Yeah, like I mean, you see where I'm going. Shouts out to Archangel, man. Shouts out to Kevin Gates, man. Yeah, you know, I see Archangel like, look, I don't eat meat, bro.
Hey, let me tell you something. Archangel, man, he can tell you the story. He was trying to go down to New Orleans for the game. I think it was last year or the year before. And, you know, I was telling him, he said he doesn't like to fly. So I was telling him, man, hey, look, bro, I'm driving down to New Orleans, bro.
Relate to that.
If you want to ride down with me, bro, I'm riding down to New Orleans. So, you know what I'm saying? This is your ride right here, man. And we'll get down to New Orleans at this time. And you go party, go to your hotel, do your thing. Bro, I pull up around, can't remember. It was I think around like 4 or 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Pull up. Here comes Jabri. Jabri pulling up, parks his car, gets out. Jack, what up? You ready to go to New Orleans? Gets in the car.
People, man.
He's just lit. From the moment we get in the car driving down 85 heading down there, this man is just lit. I'm telling him about, he's never been there before. I've been there like 10 times already. I'm telling him about Canal Street, telling him about Bourbon Street, I'm telling him about the places to go, places to eat, places to shop, places to do X, Y, and Z. bro, when we turn on Canal, bro, to get to the quarter, man, face lit up like a kid in the candy store.
Wow.
Bro, enemy territory for real, Jack. We really down here. I said, bro, we on Canal Street. I'm gonna show you enemy territory in a couple minutes, but
Boy,
Big Jabri had the greatest time being in New
great
Orleans.
people, man.
He
Great
goes
people.
to away games, home games. He's a hardworking individual. So shout out
Yes.
to Archangel.
Shout out to him.
Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We just went over some of the early grades for the Atlanta Falcons. Country, one thing we definitely have to get to is your golf game, right? And fans here, they always want to know, like, is Country better than Jack? Is Jack better than Country? Now you can set the record straight. You don't need to use the playbook, but we're gonna have to put the camera on you. Are we about the same when it comes to golf? I mean, we do scramble. We did beat Kels and Jared the other day in that scramble. We have some more scrambles coming up against some people.
Who has a
your
better
coaching
handicap?
staff. Who has the better handicap? I'm sure Country would have to. Well, I let Country talk. You know, I'm not going to speak for Country. You know, when Jack's hitting 280 yard rippers down the fairway.
I'll let you go first.
You got it. You got it.
No, this is your show.
You're a special guest.
Nah, man, come on, this is your show. I mean, you already kind of started, so I'll let you go. You know, I'm just being a gentleman. I'm just being a gentleman.
Back on the show, so you know.
Yeah, okay, look, you don't got. I won't be back. I'll be back. You know, so I'll let you go ahead and go ahead and tell everybody what you think.
So when you play golf, right? If you're playing against the other person, it becomes real competitive, right? Now I know some people might be playing like basketball where they go to the LA Fitness and play 21, or remember back in the day, you was playing, football with your homies in the neighborhood or so forth, and you always want your team to win. I got this guy, who you got? I got that guy, who you got? I got that guy. If it comes to golf and it's one of those, things where you had to pick your team, me and Country would definitely be picked first for whatever team is going to, because people know that, some people have different individual skill sets that is needed on the golf course in a scramble, or just needed on your team in the scramble. Country can chip very well. Country does a lot of things very well on the golf course. The other day, we was playing a scramble against two guys. Shout out to Jerry and Kels too as well. But these two guys, I don't think they were expecting Country to hit the ball 284 yards onto the green from the tee box, like some Bryson DeChambeau type shit. Set us up for eagle or a birdie look on Johnny White when we played Johnny White the other day.
Oh yeah,
set us up perfectly to where they're looking like, what they call you, Country Green. They kept calling them Country Green. Yeah, because every time Country would hit or chip on the greens, it would land right there on top of the green next to the flag, and it's like, damn, bro, like Country, you hitting some really good shots right now. And then for me, I was going over there to putt, and they was getting mad at me because I was putting out. Well, I was killing them on the putts, but you got a guy who's, one over, and he knows that you need 2 or 1 putt to either tie or win. And they start doing a little chippy chirping and all that type of stuff because they think that you're going to miss the putt. Then you nail the putt and beating the team. And it's just a friendly scramble. But I must say for Country, just like myself, has picked up his game very well. And it's to a point where we are challenging people in the scrambles now. I can say a year ago, totally different from me. I wouldn't challenge nobody to do nothing, but just I'll help you drive the cart around. But at this point, we are getting much better when it comes to golf. We're playing at some really big courses. We're playing against some really good, talented golfers too as well. So I'm not going to say that Country's better than me or I'm better than him. I think we're both getting better at the game of golf. But this is where Country comes in to tell his side of the story about when it comes to golf right here. So I said what I had to say, Country. Let's see if you piggyback off that, pick me up, or you're gonna throw me under the bus. What you gonna do here, Country? It's on you now.
Well, first of all, I like to nominate Jack Spade for the 2028 Senate seat for the state of Georgia.
Sheesh.
One of the best politicians that I know.
Oh wow!
Great person, great guy. Look, he could talk his way out of Fort Knox. Talk his way out of Alcatraz.
Yes, he could.
Talk his way out of any of the GSP systems. Shout out to Mario Falcon. Look, Mario Falcon could be on top of him, watching him. Jack can talk his way out of that situation.
Right.
But nah, I'm just playing, man. So to answer your question, Kerry, I would say we're probably around the same handicap. Jack, he plays a lot more than I do because I have like a whole bunch of other responsibilities. So whenever I do play, it's one of them situations where I don't really keep up with my score as much as they do. But you know, we're pretty much neck and neck most of the time. Jack drives the ball really well off the tee. He does. I have like a little bit of a slicing problem. My ball goes to the right a whole bunch, but whenever I do lock in, that's when the game
hit that ball from 280 something yards on the top of the green, top of the hill too as well, over a set of trees.
Yeah,
onto the green, and you had them other dudes looking like, holy shit, we gotta lock in against these guys over here.
Yeah.
I'm looking like I'm getting ready to hit. I'm getting ready to hit. And Country didn't put it on the green. At this point, when you're playing that type of scramble best ball, I don't have to hit at this point. Country's ball is on the green. I can just put it right there. I can just tap it. It doesn't matter. We're playing best ball. I'm gonna go up to where Country is. That's the best lie. But and that's not saying like lie like lying. That's when you play golf and we say best lie, like that's where the ball.
That's where the ball is at. That's where you're hitting the ball from.
It's golf talk, T Will.
Yeah.
It's golf talk. You know, you had a point in your life, T Will. You gotta either pick up the golf or pick up the gun. That's what you're gonna do, T Will. No.
I think I'm gonna pick up the gun.
or you know, there's a new pickleball craze going around. You know, a lot of people are playing pickleball.
My knees, man. My knees.
Yeah.
So I was a hell of an athlete back in the day, but I'm paying for it now. I am.
Hey, that's how it is, man. That's how it is.
Man. So,
But
you know, golf, you got to have that back because you got to follow through on that swing, and I don't see being able to do 18 rounds of golf on a consistent basis. Like my knees, I'd be laying down for 3 days afterwards, man.
It's funny how you say that. You talking about 18 holes of golf. I got 9 holes of golf today. I got 18 holes of golf tomorrow, and I got another 18 on Sunday.
And that's why you're a young man, Jack. That's why you're a young man. You're a young man, right?
Well,
I'm 5 years away from 60, sir. Yeah, it's a little different.
55 is still young.
That's still young.
Thank you, Terry.
You know what? I just love you guys.
55 is 35.
You guys lie with the best of them, and I'm here for it, man.
I mean that. 55 is still young. You could get after it still in your 50s.
Yeah,
It's not. You're acting like that means you're 75.
Exactly. If I'm blind, I'm flying. T Will. Ain't no wings on my back.
That's how my knees feel. They feel 70.
T Will, hit that like, share, and subscribe button for yourself. Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button for everybody here on the panel. Carrie's Twitter page too as well. Carrie, if you ever start a TikTok or your own thing, you already know you're gonna go crazy with it.
I do have TikTok, but
Carrie
not
has
that kind of TikTok that T Will's thinking of. It's just literally a Falcons football TikTok.
Oh wow!
Hey, you better get your co-host, Carrie. Falcon fans. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Smooth C has a question in the chat. Are you going to do the parade again this year in the Ain't Country? Falcon fans, I don't know if you've heard too as well, the Rise Up Tour fan club. Big shout out to the Rise Up Tour fan club. There is a parade in New Orleans again this year. From what I've seen, from what I'm hearing, it's going to be much bigger than what it was last year. I think last year, Country, it was around like 2,000, 3,000 fans.
Like
I was out there.
Yeah.
And it's crazy when you can do this in somebody else's city. There was reports that some people from New Orleans wanted to do it in our city, but it's very difficult to do it because you just can't block Peachtree traffic like that. You just can't block Baker Street and Marietta Street. It ain't happening. But when you're in New Orleans, if you guys ever been down there, the Canal Street and Bourbon Street, technically Bourbon Street, you'd be crazy to drive down Bourbon Street in the middle of a Friday afternoon or a Saturday afternoon because it might take you 30 minutes to get from this block to this block. But I'm talking about one street because there's so many people up and down the street, going around the quarter, hanging out, restaurants, bars. If y'all never been to New Orleans, get a chance to go this year, but it's going to be crazy. There's a lot happening too as well. Country,
Hawks game Saturday night.
Hawks played the Pelicans on Saturday in New Orleans.
Sounds like 2 dubs.
That's big dubs. That was big dubs. I remember we went out there for the Vegas game last year, and the Hawks played the Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday in Vegas for that little Winter Cup that they
play
have.
in.
The
I'm sorry, the NBA Cup. Yeah, NBA Cup. Yeah.
And fans was able to not only pack their Falcons gear, but they packed their Hawks gear too as well. Because if you was out there from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you got a chance to see the Hawks play at T-Mobile Arena in Vegas. And then the following Monday, or was it Sunday? It was Monday, Monday Night Football.
Yeah, Monday Night Football. Yeah,
Monday Night Football. 2 days later, you got
we got a chance to see the legend, the myth, Desmond Ritter. I never forget that. That changed my life right there.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. We got a chance to see Desmond Ritter.
I just remember going into that week, they announced that we didn't know if it was
man.
Aiden O'Connell. We didn't know who was playing quarterback. And then they said, oh, Falcon fans, you're going to love this. Desmond Ritter's the starting quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Lo, that was beautiful the way you set that up. That was beautiful. You get a 10. A 10 for the dismount, Lo. That was great.
Look, that year, I witnessed two things that I never thought I witnessed. I seen Lil Wayne, Kendrick Lamar, and Desmond Ritter live. How can you beat it?
Wow, you went 2 for 3 on that.
Wow.
You already know, Kerry, once you said Kendrick Lamar, you're like, you're good with me, country. You're good with me.
And Wheezy, man. That's, one of my favorite rappers as well.
Hey, big shout out to Weezy. Big shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Will Wayne show up at the Cash Money No Limit Versus coming up? I heard about, there's this big, I guess Versus is coming back where they bring artists versus an artist or record label versus record label, to do the best of the best songs. And it's like a friendly competition between the groups, but both of them being from New Orleans, you got Master P and No Limit going up against
Cash Money gonna smash them.
Cash Money, bro. Tidy said it the other day. You can play one Cash Money song that No Limit.
You can just play 400 Degrees,
bro.
All you gotta do is put on 400 Degrees, and it's over.
Crazy.
It's
crazy, man. I mean, it's gonna be a great versus. I'll definitely be in the chat. But then again, for No Limit, C Murder's in jail, Mystical them locked up. Like, who you gonna bring out? It's gonna be Master P versus Baby on stage, just playing hit after hit. But
Mia X, I don't know.
Mia, it's gonna take you back.
Bean.
It's gonna take you back to those good years.
Mia,
right? It's gonna take you back to those good years.
Oh wow!
I'll do this.
Oh wow!
Could we get ready to wrap up the show?
Go with that.
Silk the Shocker.
Oh wow!
Charge it to the game.
Silk the Shocker. A whole bunch of offbeat rapping.
The beat is going
he
like
definitely
this.
Is offbeat.
Is just going like this.
He definitely is offbeat.
It's Silk the Shocker.
What did he say? He said when he feels the music, he just has to go his own way or something like that. When they ask why it was offbeat,
right. We get it, Silk the Shocker. We understand.
Yeah.
So
we get it all right.
Smooth C. The Rise Up Tour has the parade this year. What I'll do Sunday night, I'll post the information for you guys because you got you get the RSVP for the parade. Because last year, Country, you saw it. We thought it was going to be 500 people.
Yeah.
Country got out the car and got over there. I said, Country, we need you, bro. We need you quickly. Bro, it was well over 2,000 people.
Easy.
The Saints were talking about it. They tweeted it out. Tom Jones, big shout out to Tom Jones, who was there from WSB. He was talking about it. It's the biggest thing. Honestly, it's probably one of the greatest things Falcons fans have ever seen when you're in a rival city. Yes. Right? Because this is New Orleans. This ain't Carolina with little brother. This ain't Tampa with little brother. This is your step brother. You got to deal with New Orleans doing a parade.
It was so crazy.
The day before the game with thousands of Falcon fans turning up and having a good time. But yes, the tour is doing another parade. I saw them post the flyer. So I'll go ahead and get all that set up for you guys on Sunday so you guys can see it. You guys can RSVP it. You don't want to miss it. I'm hoping my golf game is going to be done in time. It starts around like 2. My golf game's around like 8, 9 a.m. when I get to New Orleans. So I'm hoping everything's going to be working out well that day. But
the Saints, I
want to go do that. Yeah.
The New Orleans Saints and the mayor of New Orleans retweeted me.
Yep.
After I posted that parade video. That's how crazy it was. And if we would have beat them, they wouldn't have had that energy.
Yep. Yeah, and then remember they tweeted us after it, like you guys can march back to Atlanta too as well.
Yeah, back to Atlanta. Yeah.
Okay, that's what you guys want to do. All right. But
hey guys, is Wayne in your top 10?
Yes.
Me, yes.
He's in mine. I don't know about anybody. Yeah.
That's my childhood right there.
Jack, is Wayne in your top 10?
Old Wayne. I don't know what's going on with New Wayne. Then again, Wayne is just, he's super cool. Seeing him talk sports and everything with, other journalists and media folks. But that new Wayne album, I wasn't ready for that new Wayne
ain't
album.
doing it for me.
Right. But
Like, like, come on.
Then again, you get so much money
that's my
and you
favorite
got so
song.
much fame. Like, you're just a different person now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, even for me, I'm a Cardi fan. Old Playboy Cardi versus new Playboy Cardi fans are like, is that 5 different people rapping? Like, yeah, it's 5 different personalities of Cardi rapping. But then again, it's just music, man. It's kind of like
Cardi's not in my top 10. I'm sorry, Jack.
I can't get into Cardi.
I can't get into Cardi.
I can't
It's too weird for me.
I can't do it. It's like he came to the Kendrick Lamar concert and it was just dude. He was just yelling, just started yelling on the mic. I'm like, what's going on? Like somebody having a medical emergency? Like what's going on?
No, really, I don't.
Just yelling, going crazy with the crew. That's all it is. That's his Cardi's flow. That's his Cardi's vibe.
I don't even know what he's saying.
But that's not a flow though. That's what I'm saying. He was just yelling.
Pull out a red.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not my vibe. I feel like you have to be at Rolling Loud in the mosh pits, and it's like, some people are not, sober, and they're enjoying that kind of music.
Yeah, and here's the funny thing, and I'll get to it. We got to do our shout outs and get up out of here. Me and Bodie went down to Rolling Loud a couple years ago, and I told Bodie, I said, Bodie, I don't think you've prepared for this type of mosh pit that Cardi's finna put on. And the first came out, and all you heard was Miami. He screams out Miami. And the whole crowd just waves. Like, I'm talking about 70,000, 94 degrees in the Miami sun in the middle of July, and people just start throwing each other. I'm like, oh, snap. The first song played, and I was standing next to Bodie. I didn't find Bodie until like the 6th song.
Oh, my God.
Bodie came right, literally, somebody pushed Bodie back into me. I'm like, Bodie, where the hell you go? He's like, I was looking for you. Like, bro. We got to do this together here. Like Ninja Turtles, here, you go this side, I got this side. Like, it's a crazy type of aura, type of energy when it gets to Cardi. But that's just music for y'all. We talk Falcons. We talk Find the Cash ATO. We talk so many things today. We even mentioned Desmond Ritter. But for Falcon fans here in the chat, hope y'all.
The legend.
Desmond Ritter.
The legend.
The legend.
DR. Hold on, my DoorDash just got here too as well.
Thank you. Wow. Well done.
Hey, Jack.
Well done.
This pizza smells so good.
Well done.
Two snares and a cymbal.
Oh, beautiful timing there. Well done. Well done.
Hit that like, share, subscribe button. It's going down in a major way, and we're getting ready to wrap this show up. And Sunday night, we got A1 who's going to be joining us. A whole week of podcasting and talking Falcons with you all has been great. But we know what the real purpose is. Monday night, the Falcons got to go handle the Bills. Don't forget, it's 2 games. So you got the Falcons at 7:15. You got the Bills Commanders at 8:15. So the world will be watching us, and the world will be watching Grady Jarrett. So big shout out to Grady Jarrett up there with Chicago.
Is he playing?
He cleared to play? Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. He's been hurt. I saw him posted up in his Bentley.
That's the homie right there, man. Shout out to the Jarrett family. That's the homie, man. I don't. I hope, everything goes well with the rest of his career. But Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Let's go ahead and get to these shout outs so we can get up out of here. We'll go with Miss Carrie, baby.
I want to shout out, first of all, Big Low Country for joining us today. Honestly, it's always a pleasure. Seriously, I respect him so much. And also shout out to you, Jack and T. Will, Bodie. 404 Proof. Check him out on YouTube. He's doing his thing over there. Real funny show. Lots of laughs over there. So, shout out to everyone in the chat for joining us. I really appreciate the support. And let's get this win on Monday Night Football. Let's go 14-3 in the Red Helmets since 2009. I'd love to see it. We were 3-0 last season in them as well, by the way. So let's keep it up.
Hey, and big shout once again to Bodie 404 Proof, and on the side 504 Fabuloso, because he'll get them flows clean for you. Big shout to Bodie. Go ahead and hit that like.
Wow.
Hey, he watches, he listens, he's still in the chat. That's our guy Bodie 3000.
Oh wow.
T Will,
he gonna get you.
Shit, man,
he gonna get you.
Now
he gonna get you.
Too. He just hit me too. That was tough. But that was a good one too. 504 Fabuloso. I threw that one in there pretty good. He will. Your thoughts?
Bodie,
Country,
that
going to
was
country?
this guy.
Oh,
That
okay.
was this guy, Bodie. That was
I'm on the
this
other side.
guy.
T-Will, other side. Other side.
Nuh-uh.
Other side.
From my vantage point, you're here. You're this way.
For real?
Yeah.
Country, where am I? Country, are you over? You over here? Carrie, are you
Yeah.
down here? So T-Will, what the hell you?
So low is up here to me, right?
Okay.
You're next to low. You are to the left of low.
What?
So if low's here, you're there.
You're pointing the wrong way, T-Will.
T-Will, you're pointing the wrong way, bro.
You
There's
gotta
no way
point the other
possible
way.
I could be over there, bro.
There's nobody over there.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. I'm up here, bro.
There
I'm
you
over
go.
there.
You got it.
From what you guys see, from what I see, you know what? Let me show
T
you.
would have had too much Mountain Dew, y'all. T,
I did not. I did not. I did not.
No way.
T would have had too much Mountain Dew and
not.
sweet tea.
You know
Is
what?
that yellow 5 or yellow 3?
That is not.
I don't know.
It's not either
Look,
one.
y'all. Look, T Will's okay, everybody. I know that.
Oh
I know
my
that y'all are worried.
goodness.
I'm pretty sure it's the same for all of us. Jack is in the top left, Country's top right, I'm bottom left, you're bottom right, T-Will.
All right, so you guys see.
Is that the same for you
Spider-Man
guys?
pointing session. Look at everybody.
You guys, hold on. You know what? Gosh darn it! I got
Camera's
my
not
hand.
working.
Damn.
It was look, y'all. It was a hyperventilation.
It was not. Whatever. Jack is up this way. Whatever. Okay. Well, I don't care. Whatever.
It was a hyperventilation.
You know what? I'm gonna screenshot it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Let me call
You
Miss
guys
Kim.
think I'm crazy.
Let me call Miss Kim. Make sure she.
Oh my goodness! Stop it. Wait. Let me go. Just like that. Just like that. Let me point. Okay. And then
you're pointing at the white screen.
Hold on, look, T-Will, look.
I'm
my
gonna
finger's gonna go into your screen. Look.
Yeah,
Right
I
over
see it.
there.
I see it. I see it.
You
All
do
right.
one time? Yep, one time for the fan, T-Will.
Hold
One time
on.
for the fan.
Hold on. I'm gonna wait. I can't drop it in here, can I?
Let's get to the shout outs. Goddamn, people be like, hey, you know what, man?
Dang it. We got to go, T-Will. We got time to wait.
Point us the way up out of
Hey,
here.
man. Oh, my God. Hey, you guys can see me at For My ATL Sports 1 on YouTube, For My ATL Movies. I think I'm doing Mo Better Blues tomorrow with a friend of mine. And tomorrow we'll actually be podcasting with some buddies that are Bills fans. So I think we'll do the Bills podcast around 8. We'll do Mo Better Blues at 5:30. Again, Lo, cannot thank you enough, brother. Always a good time. You never disappoint. My stomach is still hurting from laughing earlier. Pause. And great time, brother. As always, cannot thank you enough. Shout out to Carrie. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to the chat. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, God, for waking me up. As always, Eric and Jack, thank you for my start. Jack, it's on you, sir.
It's on Big Low Country Sports. So big shout to
It is on Big Low Country Sports. There you go.
Hold on,
there you go.
It's on you.
Oh, okay.
It's on you. See, he's up there.
Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Jack.
Look, you know what's funny? There was this game called Mike Piazza's Strikeout back on 64, and you can
I remember
point
that.
this way, and you'll just press the button when the guy will throw the ball over here this way.
I remember that. Man, shouts out to Jack. Jack, thank you so much.
Oh my goodness! I'm telling you, Jack,
just
it's
don't
over
know.
here, man.
I just don't
That-
know
it's
how
not
I get
on.
expressed.
It's not this way on my. You know what, man? Y'all are
Country doing a
killing
great
me.
job. I just want to let you know you're doing a great job.
Hey, man, I just don't know how to express. You know, Jack, I just don't know how to express. You bringing me on the show.
Oh, my
Thank you so
goodness.
much. I really
Oh,
appreciate
wow.
it. You know,
Oh
you
wow!
already know what time it is, man.
Y'all
We
are
always get
hilarious.
together,
Follow, man.
have a great
Y'all are
time. You already know it. Look
Y'all
here, man.
are hilarious.
For everybody out there that don't know me, my name is Big Old Country. I'm just old country boy, former football coach. Love to sit around and talk about sports. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us, and we definitely greatly appreciate it. Well, I'm sorry, tonight, this morning, one time for the fan, we definitely greatly appreciate it. Jack, T. Will, Carrie, thank y'all so much. First of all, I'm honored for y'all to ask old country boy to come on here with such great podcasters. Thank y'all so much, and we're gonna go ahead and get this dub on Monday night, man. And I apologize about sidetracking the show because y'all know my mind be all over the place.
That was great. That was the best part of the show.
Yeah, we didn't.
That was great. What
I
are you talking
apologize.
about?
No need
That
to
was fun.
apologize. No, sir.
We ain't talk as much Falcons football as we wanted
Man,
to.
whatever.
today,
Everybody in the
but
chat
we'll
loved
definitely-
it. We loved it. That was hilarious, man. That was great.
Hey,
Do
let
not
me tell you something.
apologize. That was great. That was
I
funny.
think we did what the fans wanted. It's breakfast for one time for the fan, but then again, it's us, right? We didn't go out and talk
What up,
about
Chris?
the Dallas Cowboys, right? We didn't go out and talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? We didn't go out and even talk basketball or anything. We didn't mention the Hawks, but it's still Atlanta. Even when we talked about Find the Cash ATL, it's still Atlanta. Talking about Waffle House, it's still Atlanta. We kept it where people know that it's the vibe, and that's what it is.
That's
here. One
it.
time for the fan. It's from the fan. It's for the fan. A1 Forever Sports is joining us Sunday night, so we got a lot to talk about with him too as well. But Bigelow Country Sports, man, for you to take the time out of your morning before you start your day and get everything going to join us here and talk Falcons football and everything else. Thank you so much, because the chat loved it. I'm sure a lot of people was in here, tagging their friends and sharing it with their people and their family too as well. So thank you all, everybody in the chat who's so
Thank y'all
supportive
so
of
much.
One Time for the Fan.
Yeah.
T Will started off the show in the drive-through, and now he's back at the house. Right, so we're doing something right here, Falcon fan. Y'all wanted T Will in the drive-through, he was in the drive-through.
And then like he turned into G Will, and he talked about how he was gonna rob people.
Right.
I did not say I was going to
He
rob
said,
Yeah.
the
anybody.
next person
I
that gets
did
the cash
not.
near Locust
That
Grove,
person
you
get
better
the
be ready for
cash.
that Locust Grove pulling up.
That
I did not.
ain't that a test he made? You were like,
Did not.
right?
What up?
That's what he did. He was like,
What was
You better
that
be
group
ready.
from San Andreas with CJ?
oh
What was that group?
yeah, oh man, what's the name of? Ah man,
GTA? That group
Yeah.
over
ah,
this would hit so good right now. What's that group that CJ was a part of? That gang? Grove Street.
Grove Street.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Grove Street. They lived in the cul-de-sac. Oh man,
Man.
In the cul-de-sac. T-Wolf ducking them off in the cul-de-sac.
Jumping off in the cul-de-sac.
Blocking turning the Lexus. And T-Will, you know what's the funny thing about it? I went to T-Will house the other day. He stay in the cul-de-sac. So it was
He
right
stay in the
out the alley.
Damn.
That's
I can
CJ
see-
for you.
I can just see T. Will pulling up to the walking back over the car and be like,
Oh man.
hey, Big Low, what are you doing right now? What's going on, T. Will?
When T-Will walks outside, NPC man, is it the phone? Hello? Hey, T-Will, I got a mission for you. Okay?
You know how T. Will is. Like T. Will, T. Will, he'll get super serious. He's like, look, Low, if you choose to accept. Wait, what? But if we go to jail, then what you do? Like,
T-Will hit you up like, remember the Lester on the game? I want to talk to you about something. Come by the warehouse later.
Oh wow.
T-Will, man. Big shout out to former ATL Sports, One Time for the Fan, Bigelow Country Sports, y'all. Bigelow's doing the damn thing. So please, if you haven't heard of Bigelow, head over there and hit that like, share, and subscribe button on his channel too as well. Facebook, Instagram, social media, everywhere you can find Bigelow Country Sports. Same for Miss Carrie too as well. Hit that like over there on her pages, and of course you can share her TikToks and so forth. And big shout out to Bodie with 404 Proof too as well. And of
don't
course,
share T. Will TikToks though. Don't share T. Will.
Oh my God.
Don't share.
Yeah, you gotta be careful sharing T-Will. It's gonna change your algorithm. You gotta be
Yeah.
careful.
Don't share T. Will TikTok. Whatever you do.
Where these profiles come from? Falcon fan, hit that like, share, subscribe. As you can see, One Time for the Fan on IG, man. We posted stuff. All the time. Shout out Miles Garrett too as well, man. Fox 5.
Shouts out
Garrett, man.
Miles.
Always
What
doing
up,
it great.
Miles?
Of course, the whole content creator and Falcon community, the
Yes.
journalists, the media, everybody who supports the Falcons. Big shout out to them too as well. But definitely, man, thank you all for being a part of this today. We almost hit 2 hours here on the podcast because One Time for the Fan is One Time for the Fan. It's from the fan for the fan. And, it's Falcon fans talking Falcons football on a Falcons Friday. So once again, y'all have a good one. We will see y'all. T-Will, we will see them Sunday night with A1 Forever Sports talking Falcons.
A1
is going down in a major way because A1 can talk Hawks. We might even have some Hawks questions as the Hawks are getting ready to heat it up too as well. This team's looking real good from what I'm seeing. Hey, I don't know if y'all playing them little Prize Picks NBA preseason pick, but it's a good way to make some money. Couple of these starters ain't playing the whole game. Just want to go ahead and put that out there. But Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button for anybody that's here for the first time, and we definitely salute and support you guys back. Country, T. Will, Carrie, and the rest of the crew, thank you all so much. We are out of here.